rock. Kev here from thetikination.com, and in today's lesson we're going to learn a really fun groove from Give Me One Reason off of Tracy Chapman's 1995 New Beginnings album. It's a great tune, it's got a great groove, and you're going to have a lot of fun doing it. So let's get going. This song has only 3 chords. And I'm going to be playing those 3 chords on this instrument, which is tuned, or I should say strung, with a low G string set. So the string closest to my nose sounds like that. It's a low G. You may have a ukulele where the string closest to your nose sounds like this. That's a high G. It doesn't matter for this tutorial. You can learn it on both. It's going to sound good on both ukuleles. You're golden. Let's take a look at the chords. There are only 3 chords in this entire song. The F, the B flat, and the C. But we're going to do something a little different in this groove. We're going to use a movable chord shape. So instead of playing the standard beginner chords up here, we go F, B flat, and C like that. We don't want to use that beginner C. We want to change that to a movable chord shape. So let's look at what a movable chord shape is and how we're going to accomplish that. A chord shape is just what it says, the shape of a chord. Like this would be a triangle shape. That's the shape of a G chord. The B flat chord has this shape. A movable chord works when you have strings that are pushed down with no open strings. So a B flat chord has no open strings. It's a perfect candidate to be a movable chord. What that means is, if we talked in music theory schmeary jargon, the intervals or the distance in pitch between each note is identical, except it's moved up a whole step or a half step or whatever, however far you move it, but the intervals remain the same. So it's going to be different notes, but the distance between those notes is equal every time you move it. When we use a chord shape, each shape has a root note. For B flat, this is the B flat note. We make a B flat chord starting on that note. We actually end on a B flat too. So that is that's the note we named this shape after. So this is a B note. We make this shape, which is a major shape. We call it a B major chord. If I move that B major chord up 2 frets, it's no longer on that note we named it on. It's on a different note. It's on the C note. So now this is called a C chord. So it's the second inversion of here's a C chord here. This is the next way to play a C chord on the neck. We're going to be using that simpler way to move from one chord to the other. So now instead of playing 3 chords, it's almost like we're playing 2, because we're doing the F shape, then we're going to the B flat shape, and then we're just going to move that up 2 frets without changing the chord, and back to the F chord. So that is how we're going to use our chords. F starting on the 1st fret, make the B flat on the 1st fret, and we move it up to the 3rd fret for the C chord. All right, let's use that and go through the song progression. We're going to be working off the chord box diagram you see on the screen. Now you notice that most of the boxes have 1 chord in them, but a couple of those boxes have 2 chords in them. Each box gets 4 strums. So in the boxes that have 2 chords, the ones with the B flat and the C, you're going to strum 2 B flats and then 2 C chords. We're going to be using a metronome on this practice session, and I'm going to set that to 63 beats per minute. About that fast. All right, simple strums. Basically, we count to 4. Let's do this. Awesome. That was our basic chord progression. So that is the timing and the order of the chords. Next, we want to learn how to do strumming patterns that are going to help make the groove come to life. I like to call this strum the down, whap, up, whap. Give me one reason strum, because this groove came from Tracy Chapman's Give Me One Reason song. This is a great technique, and it adds a little backbeat and a little rhythm and a little groove. And you can use this strum in all kinds of songs, in all kinds of ways. So this is a good one for your toolkit. So this is how the strum pattern sounds. That's down, whap, up, whap. So the whap is the key component of this strum, and the whap is a way to strum down with the back of your 3 nails and drop your hand onto the fretboard to mute it really quickly. We start the first strum with our thumb, and then we whap with the back of our nails, and then we come up with our index, and we whap again. Let's take a closer look at that, and I'll break it down for you. So here is our strum. We're going to start with our thumb down, then we're going to curl our hands, bring them up, and we're going to use the back of our 3 nails to come down and whap. So we're going to hit the strings, open our hand up, and land right there. And when you move fast, you're stopping the strings right away. I'm landing on this part of my hand right there, like a karate chop, right? So when the hand comes down, that's the part that lands first. So when we do it, I'm going to go thumb, bring my hand back, come through, open my fingers up, and stop there. From there, I'm going to bring my hand back up. I'm going to get to where I touch the string and flick it, 2 times. And then I'm going to strum back down with a whap. Now, you may be asking, well, how come you're playing way up here on your fretboard? Well, because I like to, and sometimes I play down here. For the camera, I'm doing it up here so it's a little easier for you to see. But down here, it's the same thing, right? Down, whap, up, whap. Sometimes I'll play it down there. Sometimes it's better for me to play it there. So when you do the strum, you start with your thumb. You're going down. You're bringing your hand up. Whap. Then you're going to get to where you touch the string, and then you're going to flick up twice. Flick, flick. Then your hand's already up here. You're going to whap again. That's 1 round of the strum. It's going to sound funny until you speed it up. Let's do it 4 times in a row. down, whap, up, whap. As we learned from our box diagram earlier, some of the boxes had 2 chords in them, so they were 2 beats on each note. And that happens on the B flat to the C change. So we start on the F chord and we're going to do our strum pattern 1 time in there. Down, whap, up, whap. Then when it comes to the quick change, the B flat and the C, we're just going to go thumb down, whap, C chord, thumb down, whap, and then we go back to our groove. Thumb, whap, up, down, thumb, whap, up, down. That is the basic strum pattern for the entire song. 1 thumb whap, up, down in the boxes that have 4 beats. And the ones that have 2 beats are thumb, whap, thumb, whap. Let's try and go through the progression, adding the strums where they belong. Stay here, and I'll turn right back around. Give me one reason to stay here, and I'll turn right back around. Said I don't want to leave you lonely, but you gotta make me change my mind. Baby, I got your number, and I know that you got mine. But you know that I called you. I called you too many times. You can call me baby, you can call me anytime. Don't you call me, you gotta call me. Give me one reason to stay here, and I'll turn right back around. Give me one reason to stay here, and I'll turn right back around. I said I don't want to leave you lonely, but you gotta make me change my mind. I don't want no one to squeeze me, but they might take away my life. I don't want no one to squeeze me, they might take away my life. just want someone to hold me and rock me through the night. Youthful heart can love you, yes, and give you what you need. Oh, this youthful heart can love you and give you what you need. But I'm too old to go chasing you around, waste my precious energy. Give me one reason to stay here, and I'll turn right back around. I said, give me one reason to stay here, and I'll turn right back around. I said, I don't want to leave you lonely, but you gotta make me change my mind. Baby, just give me one more reason. Oh, give me just one more reason why. Baby, just give me one more reason. Oh, give me one more reason why I should stay. I said I told you that I loved you, and there ain't no more to say. Bonus time. There's a fun little lick that ends the song that goes like this. So let's learn how to do that. You're going to start by sliding into the 3rd fret. Just like you're playing a C chord with your index finger. Then you're going to put your middle finger on the next string over and pluck that note, a G sharp note. Then you're going to move your index finger back to the 1st fret. And here's the only hard part. You got to use your pinky to hit the A flat note on the 4th fret. And then you're going to rock back up and hit the F note on the 2nd string 1st fret. Then you're going to hit the E flat note or the D sharp note on the 3rd fret. And then you're just going to play an F chord. So it looks like this. Sliding up, 3rd fret, 4th fret, 1st fret, pinky on the 4th fret of the 2nd string, 1st fret, 2nd string, 3rd fret, 3rd string, then an F chord. Everybody's going to be envious of you. All right, that's it for this lesson. Kev from the Tiki Nation. Practice up, have fun, be kind to one another. See you in the next lesson.